My name is Shane Bailey, and I'm a welder, craftsman. I own my own company. It's called Wood and Iron House. I build these jelly bean campers, and I do a little bit of contracting work, I guess, fences, decks, stuff like that. But my main thing right now is building mini campers. It's been keeping me busy all summer. I moved away when I was 18. I got a job in the oil field, and then after 3 months of a job, of being on the job, then you could sign up for an apprenticeship if that's what you wanted to do. So I was working with a journeyman welder, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good, like they make a lot of money and it seemed pretty interesting, and it was interesting at the time. Working in Alberta was interesting at first because it was new and different, but after a few years of working away, I started to miss home quite a bit. Started to want to come home more and more and more, and then after 3 or 4 years, I just kind of said, I've had enough, and I just kind of give it all up, and I moved home. So I left a $100,000 a year job to come home and work at Canadian Tire and bounce downtown because I wanted to be home. So I started paddling back in 2014, I believe. I started with a club paddle. It was just by mistake that I got invited to this club paddle. I knew I was hooked on sea kayaking at that first paddle I went to because there was a little bit of a break there in the waves, and I was brand new to kayaking, and it made me nervous and anxious, a little bit of adrenaline, and then I loved it right away. Now I'm a level 3 paddler and a level 1 instructor.
Bright up against the tide, it's always you and I. When you want it, brave, pushing on the waves for a place to stay. Bring the harbor, and our ships are passing. My love, this won't last. Our ships keep.
Chance Cove is a really special place because of the sea stacks and caves, the really rugged coastline. It's beautiful, gorgeous scenery. You don't have to go very far to see a lot of different stuff there. A lot of people go there on the club paddles and they've never been there before, and they're blown away. They can't believe what they see. It's a beautiful place. So the Paddle Canada mentorship process for level 2 instructor, you have to go through 2 level 2 courses, run 2 level 2 courses. So the first one you're kind of just helping out a little bit, and the second one you actually have to run the program under the guidance of Richard Alexander, who would be my instructor trainer. So I'm doing my second mentorship at the end of the month with Richard Alexander. So I have to run the level 2 program, and we'll see what he thinks.
Yeah, this is nice here today.
It's beautiful.
We're getting tons of shelter from the cliffs here. I don't know, going back might be a little different.
I said to
Coming around that point.
I said to Mark, I got my tow rope. He's like, you shouldn't have told me that.
Well, Mark likes a good tow. There's no doubt about that. Do you have your lesson plans done for the level 2?
Don't have it done yet. I'm working on it slowly. No, I haven't done it yet. No.
It's I always say to instructors who are coming up is to ensure that give yourself lots of time to get that done, right?
Yeah.
You get there and you start instructing.
Yeah.
And you don't know what to say.
Yeah.
It bobbles, right?
Yeah.
Especially when your IT is there standing over your shoulder.
Yeah. I know.
You should be used to that.
Yeah,
by now,
that's
though.
right. Yeah. Anxiety through the roof.
Need high tide here. other thing that we do in level 2, which you should start thinking about, is you know, teaching the eddy turns, right?
Yep, yep.
All that stuff.
Yeah, the current. That's
Yeah,
what I'm most
current.
excited about.
Yeah.
The current I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go here? Go through here?
This looks more interesting.
Which way?
Right through here.
Let's do that.
Moving through the Paddle Canada program is quite challenging. I've been paddling for 6 years, and I'm only a level 3 paddler and a level 1 instructor, and I've been trying to get through the program. It's an apprenticeship all over again. The Paddle Canada program is another apprenticeship, only harder than my welding apprenticeship. It takes longer and it's harder to do. I ran into a few challenges on my first mentorship. There was some skills that I needed to improve on for sure, so I'm more of a hands-on kind of guy, the strokes and the technical stuff. And then when it came to more the theory, soft skills, you know, expedition behavior type stuff, you know, it's hard to figure out how to teach that.
The level 2, for me, is what, you know, kind of Richard said, the softer stuff. And I always think of the guy that taught me from the British Canoe Union was Derek Hutchison. And Derek always looked at these little kayaks and he called himself a master mariner. Like when he paddled one of these boats, he thought of himself just as same way as a guy who's out in a tugboat. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
He can look after himself completely. He's independent. He's got his navigation. He's using his judgment. He's got his tides, currents, got all of that. And he can rescue other people and, you know, and like that. And so if you have that to get people to go, that you got to be a master mariner.
How important it is to have tethers on your hat cover.
Mark Dykeman is he's a well-known paddler. Anybody who's been in the paddling community for 5 minutes knows the name Mark Dykeman. We were talking a little bit about like softer skills with teaching level 2, and he was just kind of guiding me through and telling me to be myself kind of and find my own way to teach it because it'll be more natural and more comfortable to do it that way. Mark told me to try and do it my way and come up with my own creative ways to teach these things instead of just, you know, seeing what Richard does and follow Richard. So that's going to be my challenge for the level 2, is to find a way to teach this stuff that's a little different from Richard's, but gets the point across. My biggest fear, like anything that you do, is failing. The level 2 instructor cert is important. I've got Richard mentoring me, so I don't want to let him down. I got course participants who I all know well in the paddling community. They're all friends on this course. So that's, you know, takes the pressure on, and then myself. I don't want to let myself down. I don't like failing, so I can go through the mentorship and get to the end of it, and if Richard doesn't think I'm good enough to do it, then he's going to tell me I'm not good enough to do it, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, someday.
Your anxious heart may be so.
power and the catch, you're going to be up here and ready to unwind. Yeah, okay. Bench that, whatever you want to call it. And then you'll add another $100 to it again. Rock hopping and surfing and things like that, you don't get the same catch from this blade as you'll get from a Euro blade. Especially when I was newer at this, when I was rolling, I found with this, I was always trying to figure out where my blade was. There you go. Woo! Okay, stay there. Next one. Here we go, this is the big one. You better lean, lean! Lean! There we go. We're good. Awesome. Yeah. Come on over, Bill? You tell me what you think. Huh?
Gravitational pull the moon.
What do you think causes spring tides?
The moon and the sun.
Bill's the Earth, Gerald's the Sun, and the little red pouch is the moon. So the moon's making laps around the Earth. A lot less, right?
Apprentice.
Get better. Yeah, exactly. Same as it goes this way.
Did a great job with the whole tide thing. Yeah, I'm impressed, buddy. I was impressed.
Don't forget his and his little setup yesterday for us. Like,
Yeah. No, he did well. I knew he would do well, but anyway, we got one more award to give out today, and that's the level 2 instructor for my buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Yeah.
No problem, man.
Very dickhead, thank you.
That's good stuff, yeah.